So hello everyone, this is Suchishmita, your host for today's virtual guest lecture or industry trends, entrepreneurship and the remarkable success story of Mr. Ayaskanta Mohanty, founder and managing director of TATWA Technologies Limited. So I would like to take this his journey from graduate in chemistry to a successful entrepreneur and influential leader. That is a testament to his unwavering determination, vision, and commitment to transforming the landscape of informational technology in Odisha. So under his leadership, TATWA Technologies has achieved remarkable milestones, including being named the best IT companies in the state of Odisha in 2010. His outstanding contributions have earned him numerous awards such as Odisha Icon Award in 2011, and the Corporate Icon Award in 2022, and has not only excelled in business but also in social responsibility, creating employment opportunities for the handicapped and organizing regular blood donation camps for the betterment of society. However, Mr. Mohanty's influential extends beyond business success. He believes that businesses must work for the betterment of society. He actively promotes entrepreneurship not only in Odisha but also internationally as a founder member of TAI Bhubaneswar and Invest Bhubaneswar, connecting Odisha with the world. He regularly engages with educational institutions to motivate and encourage next generation of entrepreneurs. He's not just building a successful company, he's also building an innovation-friendly ecosystem in Odisha and fostering entrepreneurship growth across the nation. His mission is not just about creating wealth, but about creating a better future for all. And today we have a privilege of hearing from Mr. Ayaskanta himself. In this session, he will share insights in his entrepreneurial journey and the evolving industry trends and the key to his remarkable success. His commitment to making Odisha a startup heaven and fostering entrepreneurship across the country will undoubtedly inspire and enlighten us all. So without further ado, let's welcome Mr. Ayaskanta Mohanty to this webinar. All right. So I have one question to start with. So you started in 1998, and at that time there were very little opportunities for an IT firm to grow in Odisha. So why you decided to stay and start your venture and not go to other states where you could have gotten better opportunity and boost?
First let me, good morning all, and wish you a very happy Saturday. So yeah, thank you so much for your nice introduction about me in the TATWA and organization as a whole. So thank you for also giving the opportunity interacting with all you people here. And yes, there is small correction. I started in 2002, not 98. 2002, I started this company with 3 people with 5,000 rupees, like a garage, a startup kind of concept. In 2002, we are not knowing what is startup at that point of time, but we started this. I started the organization with 2 of my friends with 5,000 rupees in the garage, in a wooden dining table, borrowed computer from the customer. That kind of mode we started. From 3 to 3,000 people journey in 20 years. That the journey we have. So let me tell you why I started, because from my childhood or somewhere during my study also somewhere in the mind that do something of my own. So whenever I joined my job also, I had a plan that I'll spend some time the job. After that, I'll do something on the of my own. But fortunately, God has taken me that the company which I worked with, they moved me into some IT technology division. So there my affinity for the IT has developed. So then I thought of doing something on IT, because at very young age, I became the AVP of heading India operation in late 90s, that point of time. So that has really given me some idea that how to do something in IT. IT was just about to start, and whole world looking India as a place. And I spent some time before starting this company, IT company, as managing their India business. So that gave me a lot of experience. Then I thought of starting something on IT.
Right. So I was going to ask you what inspired you the most to enter into this field, IT technology, when there was very little opportunities for Odisha. And you mentioned that as your previous company where you worked with has given you this chance to explore this field. So you have how did you decided to start your own venture into information technology?
Yes, as I told you that it was always there in my mind, and then so I worked with the company. The company acquired by a multinational company, and then I was asked to move it to USA. Then I told my management that I'll stay in India. And that point of time, they forced me, but I said, if you're forcing me, I want to leave my job and start something of my own. And that's the real because every adversity will bring some opportunity. I strongly believe. When I saw that I did very well, the company got acquired, and they wanted me to put me into USA, very good position. But my ability to do something in India, and that really dragged me to think that yes, this is the time I should take a decision. I should leave the company and start my or something of my own.
So it was very motivational in itself that your passion or your your will to work here in India and grow your own, start your own venture. So you've received numerous awards and recognition for your contribution. So can you highlight some key milestones in your entrepreneur career?
You know that Tattwa, when I started with three people and 5,000 rupees, nobody was believing me except my father that I could do something. Because when that is my father was my biggest strength. When I went to my family, I thought that I'm going to leave this very lucrative job and going to USA, do up my own. Then he said that you have studied, you have seen the world, we have food in the house, you can try something. That was the biggest compliment and strength given to me in that point of time when I started this company. And good thing about that, I could find out that two people still they are continuing with me as a co-founder. Very important as an entrepreneur, anything you do, you need to able to build a team, find out the right team. That has really helped me to build this kind of organization to size of 3,000 people. And you talk about the achievements, yes, that when I started that point of time with the garage, then we moved to Infocity. TATWA became the first IT company after Infosys in Infocity in 2005. And we built the building and own campus, in within 60 or 72 days. We got the land, we started the operation. That was one of the biggest milestone, and that was a news in the state when the company took the land and started within 90 days of taking the land to an operation there. So that was the biggest, I may say, the thing. Then we move it to outside of Odisha. TATWA has got the 6 delivery centers. Mumbai, Kolkata, Hyderabad, Noida, Guwahati, then in Bhubaneswar. So we have 6 delivery centers. So in 2009, we first moved to outside Bhubaneswar to hire 500 people. Kolkata, our own campus, and the milestone we have achieved. TATWA also built its present international presence, and we TATWA started as a product development company. When big company, large company, and local company, you are building website at point of time, TATWA started as a product development company. We build software products, point of sales. That time we are the market leader in 2004 and 5 in point of sale solution in the market in Eastern India. We the TATWA become a brand there. Then we move it to services. So that was the other few milestones and achieving 500 people in after 3 years of starting the business. And then around next 5-6 years, we take 1,000 people, then to 10,000, 3,000 people, and 6 delivery center, global presence. That are some milestone of TATWA.
Right. That's really great. So, while we are talking about TATWA, could you tell me what is like in core, what does TATWA does and how is it adding value?
You see, TATWA started day one. It has a very objective just to create wealth and same time have an impact in the society. The two things doing motto we started. You will see that we are the largest employer of the local based company having largest employment in the state of around more than 1,000 people or people all over India, 3,000 people working the things. So that was the objective. And I'm even talking about that how TATWA was create and walk into different walks of life. TATWA has started with building something always challenging the what is happening. So every time wherever we got into the lands, we got into large company, not because of our size, we are not qualifying, because of our innovation, because of our determination, because of our to look the thing in different way. That has really paid. That's why I'm telling whoever, you may be a job seeker, you may be wanted to start something of my own, you need to be different. You need to be stand out of the crowd. For that, you need to be self-motivated. You need to be positive, so much positive. Day one, we may have faced so many obstacles and challenges, but every time we bounce back and comes up and do something of our thing. So you need to be very creative and courageous, because you have to stand out. Means if 10 people think one way, you have to think other way around, then you will be noticed. So certain things you have to have. Let's say if you are going to join to my place to do something, why take you if 10 people are there? I need to see something within you, which is you are differentiated within yourself.
Right. In this competitive world, everyone has to stand out of the crowd. So what TATWA does look for, like while hiring someone or for within an individual, that can make a difference in TATWA?
Come again, sorry.
Right. So I said, what exactly TATWA looks for in a candidate or in an individual while hiring?
We look at a person is first most important for his attitude. वो कैसे सोचता है, okay, why is he accept to changes, if he does he accept the to work in different way, or accept to he accept he is willing to learn something new, because many people become more adamant. मैं ऐसे ये पढ़ के आया हूँ, मैं इसकी एरिया में काम करूंगा. That we need people who are courageous, who love changes, who are determined to do something of our own, and they have belief in themselves, positive thinking people, and those kind of people we look. Then definitely the subject matter. But these are the basic character. The attitude is more important to us.
So what would you think that like the sure TATWA has a lot of individuals who are courageous, who have great attitude and are flexible and adaptable to changes. So while we are looking for such individuals, how would an individual can meet this requirement? Not particularly TATWA's requirement, but the changing requirement companies are asking or industry is asking for.
To see that the mindset is more important. Anybody, if you go for a job or entrepreneurship, the mindset. One is the growth mindset and a fixed mindset. You should have a growth mindset. You should adapt to changes. You should be able to cope with the situation. That is important. Not fixed mindset that yes, मैं ये करके आया हूँ, ये करूँगा, मुझे ये चाहिए. Not predetermined kind of. So that is very important. Whoever individual go for jobs, he should think that, but definitely he should have a clarity what he's doing, what area he's going to achieve, how he's positioning himself. He should have a life plan. I suggest everybody who are listening to me, the way you do business plan, you should have a life plan. You started a career 22, 23, 24 kind of things, and next 5 years you want to be. And also same time, I suggest that you should always continue learning. That is most important thing for all of you. Many times we drop idea of or drop the thing of learning, but practice of learning. But more important, I suggest that keep learning. That is, it's learning should be habit. Reading the books, it's not like that. Learning and giving exam and passing, getting certificate is not required. You should be learning everywhere. It's not only reading books. It's interacting with somebody, discussing some new things, innovative things, watching what is happening around you. That's learning attitude is very important to be a good professional or entrepreneur.
So I'm pleased to hear from somebody that they are looking not just for qualification, but their own personality, how their ability is to cope up with the situation. So I would really like to praise on that. So how would our students or any student can start a successful career or a successful company?
Most of the thing is that the first thing is that he should be a self-belief. He should have a strong belief that on himself or himself. I have the ability to do something of my own. I have the ability to create my destiny. So that is very important. Once you believe yourself, when you know that you have the power and courage, you have the courage to do something and chase something world, you are going to solve some problem, then you are ready, you are mentally ready to do something. One, because if the whole world say no and you believe constantly and persistently believe something can happen, just pursue your dream. It will definitely happen. The more important, many times you get defocused. I'm telling you, the focus is very, very important thing for the people starting career of a job or entrepreneurship. Focus. Why I'm telling you, focus with discipline also. Because today's world, we are distracted by so many things, the digital gadgets, everything. Because you see that the attention, life of attention of an individual has become coming to second right now. Every time we are distracted by that gadget, mobile, every time. So the focus, the more you distracted, you see that if one person right now will take, if you do something like, I tell you that I was going through a book, that Steve Jobs, I'm not sorry, that Warren Buffett and Bill Gates and senior Bill Gates, they are sitting in a room and somebody entered. Both three are all successful. They are the best in the world. When somebody asked him that, so what is the reason behind success? All of them, or three, come up that focus. Anything you do in a career, you keep learning, you studying, or you do some company, some organization, or join a company. The focus is utmost thing. You find some people join some company, immediately start looking for another job. No, focus it. What is expected out of you? What you are supposed to deliver? Prove that place. Have achievement. Once you achieve small thing every day and 1 year, 2 months, spend some time, then you get confidence. They go for next jump. Don't try to get distracted. That I saw this. All the young people, focus on your things.
Right. So as you said, focus or passion, belief, and persistence, and your perception can really make you a success, like create a successful company out of it. So, and as in a living in a competitive world, we have seen attention span of individuals has decreased to seconds. So while we are at it, while also the meaning of stability within among young minds have changed. It doesn't mean that you have to stay in one company, but again, when you're looking at stability, it's not just only staying in a company for years, but something that can really help them grow. So how would you suggest or advise an individual to increase their attention span or to focus on their career?
The first important thing is that you have to stay away with this mobile device. You should have digital fasting kind of things. Yes, you use it. So you see that people, well, it's like people addicted right now. I could see people sitting in family. There is no interaction. In going to restaurant, there's no interaction. Friends are sitting, there's no discussion. Everybody looking at the mobile. So that kind of thing has to go out. So if you really want to get focus, get out of this thing, I was going, another thing is that 90 at 30, that if you want to do something in your career, get or achieve or start something new, there is a formula called 90-90-30. So you plan for the 30 days, get up in the morning, spend 90 minutes what you are planning. Suppose you wanted to join a company or do something in particular subject, expertise on that, or do anything in the world, you want to start something of your own business, spend 90, get up, get freshen up, spend 90 minutes on that, but 1.5 hours with a fresh mind. That point after you have the maximum focus, spend 90 minutes, then go out 15-20 minutes, come out again 90 minutes, practice for 90 days. Definitely you will find answer to your question. I have practiced in my life couple of times and it has helped me. Whenever I thought of doing something of my own, I spent 1 month of this practice. Get up in the morning, do not think anything. I don't see my mobile, I don't look at my mails, nothing. I just written down in the night, I used to write down the things, see in the morning, yes, this is what I need to think on that. Then start focusing. Then start thinking on that. What's that critical thinking? What should I do to achieve this position or this project or this person, this funding, this kind of things? And slowly, you every day you get nearer to your objects of your goal. Every day you get some idea. And because the morning hour is very important. And same thing that whenever you go to a work, any organization, anywhere, past 10-15 minutes, spend time with yourself. Talk to yourself. Organize the whole day. What are the 5 things I want to do? What are the out of the 10 things? What are 3 things is very important. That right. Start working the fast, because when you start the day, the focus is on you have a lot of energy, lot of positive things. So you start the most difficult thing in the first morning hours. Then the day will be. At the end of the day, take your feedback, because ultimately I say that you are the person to get success, you are going to fail. So you need to communicate to yourself in the morning what I am going to do, in the evening before going to the bed or going out of the office, just talk to yourself. I have planned 5 things, how much I have done it. That really organize you better way, make you better professional, and your performance will better.
So that's also inspiring. I could tell that that is going to help a lot of individuals, not just freshers, but someone who is working in a company, because planning your day is very important before we start getting into work. So I have seen in my own family that when we get up in the morning, the first thing we do is look at our mobile screens, and not focusing on something that is important throughout the day. So how does your day look like, starting from morning to evening and till you go to bed?
Yeah, I have a get up in the morning around 5:30 or 6 o'clock kind of things, and spend some time with me, and then go to cycling, do some exercise kind of things, and small meditation. Meditation doesn't mean that you have to sit silently. Just focus on one thing and sit for some time, then come out and read newspaper, write some books, kind of things, and then get ready for the office. And during that cycling, everything also, I keep reading the books, audiobook. Reading is the more important thing. I keep reading most of the time. So because reading is the only, books are the best friend. Reading is if you read, you will live many lives. So strongly believe I get a lot of answer of my issues, because I used to, previous day, something running in the mind when I'm reading or cycling and or listening or the audio books, I get lot of answer of my questions, of my anxiety, of my problems. So that helps me. Then come to the office. I first come and spend around 10 to 15 minutes with me, as I told you. Who as a person, what today I'm going to do. I organize my whole day till 6 o'clock. Up to 6 o'clock, I spend some time with the people also. 6:30, I call people, startups or entrepreneurs who wanted to help me, meet me, discuss me anything, and wanted something out of me. I want to give something to some advice, some guidance to somebody. People used to come me and discuss with me in the evening. So spend around 7:30, 8:30 kind of things, 2 hours with them. Every day I spend 1 hour for people, because I know when I was small, some people, they have spent time, helped me, guided me to reach this place. When you come to particular sites, I thought it's my moral responsibility to help the young people, young minds who want to do something and guide them to achieve more. So that's why I mentor, help lot of startup, lot of people, things in my life also. Even if my employee, the people working in my organization, they come to me leaning to, if they have some idea or some challenges, discuss with me. Then I go home around 9, or I took my food and sleep around 9:30, 10 o'clock, watch the news, and then get to the bed. Go to the bed.
Right. So, sir, if I could steal from your schedule, I would copy your schedule and implement in my life. But as you are in a position that you have to inspire or motivate someone or give advice and suggestion to someone, it is next to impossible for me. So sir, while we are discussing that you read a lot of books, so could you suggest some books that is very important in their like 20s and 30s to read, in someone's 2030 to read?
Yeah, let me tell you, there are books that one book is Success Through Positive Mental Attitude.
Okay.
Very important, Success Through Positive Mental Attitude. Second book is Think, Grow and Reach by Napoleon Hill. That is one of the book I have read 4 to 5 times, Think, Grow and Reach. Because the person do not get rich by the money and things. The way you think, you become like that. That is, he has proved. Napoleon Hill has made a lot of successful people in his career in USA who are billionaires. He find one common thing is that they think alike. So more important thing is to think, grow, and that book. Another book is called Atomic Habits. It's very good books. I have then Rich Dad and Poor Dad, another book that is a very good book also. Then Victorious Attitude, you can also read. Then The Miracle of Right Thought. Because ultimately, if you grow, do something, the mindset is very important. How you thought. The thoughts brings you action, and you become that personality. You acquire that personality or attitude like that, and slowly that become a fate. So you can change your fate, your life by those you think. You want to reach, you will be rich. You'll be poor if you think poor like thinking. You'll be poor. There slowly you thinking like that. So more important that you have to think the way of what you want to be. You have to visualize. I always tell the people, suppose you want to start something, you have to do something. If any idea comes, then have a clarity on the thought process. What I am going to do. Talk to yourself, decide. Though I will give you an example. Suppose you want to buy a bike or a car, what do? You look at all the bikes on the road. Then you identify, this is the bike, this is the money I have, this is I'm going to buy. Same way, I want to thinking of the idea got narrow down अब clarity. वो पूरा दिखेगा आपको. रात में भी आप सोते हुए आप उठ जाएंगे बैठ के मुझे ये चीज करना है. जिस दिन आपको ये आ जाएगा कि मुझे ये करना है, अगर self belief आ जाएगा, then start discussing with other people, validate the idea, then I think, and slowly the idea will get modified and get it better shape. So that is very important. You should have courage. More importantly, another important is the courage is the more important thing. And clarity, consistency also. Anything you do, today I have one idea, tomorrow another idea. You have some idea, justify to that idea, give some time to that. Constantly think on that, anything, idea or doing job, anything you do, we have a consistency is the one of the key thing for success to achieve something. And creativity. Once you have consistency, clarity, courage, and confidence, creativity will come. Automatically, new things, you will be look different. Your thought process will be different. And connect. आप किसको जानते हैं? आज के डेट में spend time to connect with the people, engage with people. It's not like that. मैंने उनसे मिला, ये काम के लिए काम नहीं हुआ, I discuss. No, it's not like that. Once you know somebody, spend some time, invest some time with the relationship. Identify, because your surroundings will make your thought process. You build your attitude, build your habits. That makes you the person, that makes you fit. So very important to आप किसके साथ मिल रहे हैं, उनका thought process कैसा है, वो क्या सोचता है. You know, knowingly or unknowingly, it impacts your subconscious mind. So very important to identify your surroundings also. And और एक बात मैं बोल रहा हूँ, communication and expression is very important. As you may be going for a job or going for employment or going for a company of your own organization, communication is the most important thing to make a break. If you cannot communicate what you think, any language, once you have clarity and confidence, then you can communicate properly. If you start something, you go to job, you have to express yourself. If you don't communicate, you don't. I have seen many talented people, smart people, they don't get job. Many times they fail to get good job because they didn't able to communicate. I'm telling you, whoever attending this course, this program, request everybody to invest time on communication. I have seen people in metro don't know anything, but they could success in that interview and do something, get the funding. But people who are here, they don't, because lack of confidence and lack of proper communication. Very important. If you want to practice communication, talk to yourself. Talk to yourself. With nobody in the room, talk to yourself. You put question to yourself, answer to yourself slowly, and that is the best way to start with. And collaboration. More important, today's world, the value is created out of collaboration, not by competition. That has to be remembered. So more important, whatever things you do, you collaborate, be a team member, then things will happen. Next question.
Right. So, sir, as you said, there are certain books. I have personally read some of the books, and perception and how to take action on those things, how you perceive things are the most important things in some of the books. And I haven't like there are a lot of individuals I have seen who do not invest their time reading books, these books, and focus more on their studies and making themselves technically sound. Another thing, while you said that communication is the most important, uh, we have some students who are technically very good. I wouldn't mind, but then again, focusing on their communication is really important, and they have started it, and they are doing great. So, what would be, what would be the conditions that that an individual can tend to, excel in their communication?
I condition is that anything we do, get prepared. More important, suppose I want to communicate to, I am here, so I have planned that what I am going to talk to you.
Mhm.
Because if you do not plan, most of the time we fumble because you do not know what to speak, what to answer. Informal communication is fine. We are not going to be serious discussion. Business is always serious. Be it be for job or for your business, or everywhere is serious thing, serious aspect, serious thing. So you need to know, is more important to be success in communication, get prepared. What are the things, more things could happen there? What are the, and visualize also. These are the questions may be asked to me, or there are things going to discuss. I want going to reply. It's not mark. You have to, once you visualize, the confidence will come with yourself. You will not fumble. And look at the person who are meeting. You find that, visualize that he's sitting before you and talking to you. Many times I have seen people working, studying with me in Delhi University. They are so poor in English. He started reading a magazine. I still remember. Today is such a fabulous speaker. Such a fabulous speaker. He was from UP. He was not able to speak English. But he has improved in 3-4 years. I have seen, yeah, if he can do it. I think that do it. I think everybody, I think our people from Odisha state, or new people are coming up, they are much better than everybody. But more important is that confidence, clarity, and talk to yourself. Spend time with your friend or family. It's not that if I speak in English, I'm the best communicator. No. Even if I speak in Odia or Hindi, any one language, I should be able to communicate my thought process. That is called effective communication. It's not which language you are good at. If you can spell it in Odia and tell me what you are going to do, that is best. So don't think that if somebody speaking in good English is the best communicator. Clarity of thought, and write down. If you want to have something, just jot it down, spend some time with yourself, jot it down, then you will have a clarity what you are going to plan. Then you are absolutely better positioned to communicate. And take feedback. Learn from every. Don't happen that if don't look disheartened that this communication didn't happen properly, though I is bad or good. ये नहीं हुआ तो ठीक है कि गलत है कि take every day you have to improve yourself. Every day you have to take one step. And talk to people, friends, who you believe that they will positively help you, guide you, spend some time with them to be an effective communicator. They will tell you what is you are lacking, which is the gap. This is about, I think, about the communication.
Right. So while we are at communication and confidence, so if you could suggest some of the practices that one should do to get to perfect their communication, not to perfect, but have an effective communication.
Reading books, spend time reading books, newspaper, reading books. Morning, go before the mirror, any language you like. Take a topic and talk to yourself. Look at your body language. Talk to yourself 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Slowly we will, because we know all the things. Once you have the confidence, then you have a fluency. All the words, all the alphabet words, and then they're going to be coming with the meaning. So practice, then spend time with your friends who have a confidence. Now today's also a lot of communication classes there, online is there. Go and see, watch them on YouTube. That also can help you also.
Right. So while you said that books can be a great way to have an effective communication, but not I haven't seen a lot of people who read books, newspapers, magazine, as you said. So what could be the alternative for that?
You see, the people are spending audiobooks fine, but reading books, I think I have seen that it has a lot of positive impact. Once you go through reading and writing also, practice writing. I mean that writing also, that brain, eye, and mind coordination is very important, because we're talking that coordination is important also. So that is also, you spend time on that.
Right. So that was very inspiring when or motivating, I would say, when you said reading books, you can make it a habit out of it. So you have I would say you have been visiting colleges as well as educational institutions. So how do you motivate and encourage young minds and professionals to pursue entrepreneurship, I would say?
I said that magic of thinking big. A book is there, the magic of thinking big, big picture. Everybody has, you have to believe that you are sent to the world. God has sent you with a purpose. You should be able to understand what is the purpose of coming here. Maybe everybody has come out with some special purpose. And start believing yourself. You think that, many times I tell students that you all are dependent. Institution मुझे ये नहीं दिया, इसने placement नहीं दिया, इसने ये नहीं. No. You have to create your own destiny. You have to build your own destiny. That is very important. So that kind of confidence you start, then spend time with the positive people who are positive. Don't spend time negative. Even your family, or father, or wife, or anybody is negative, stay away with them. Don't discuss with all this matter with them. Because to proving yourself, you will lose a lot of energy. Read the inspiration, these are the books. Because I'm telling you that these books will give you a lot of answers to a lot of your questions and help you to shape your thought process. Because thought is very important. Whatever things you do, to be entrepreneur, more important, you should have courage. You should have a confidence. You should have dedication, determination. That is very important. Because एक पागलपन होता है, what do you say? Because entrepreneurship people are different. They are not like common people. They fail. आप देखेंगे, lot of people, they fail many times. Still, they come up and do something different, do something new things. उनका जो doing something new, the habit of experimenting and challenging, they enjoy that one, that kind of thing. So you should also accept the failure, celebrate the failure, because the more you fail more fastly, more I mean that जितना जल्दी आप fail करेंगे, जितना छोटे में fail करेंगे, it will cost you less, and you experiment and you learn from there. The learning becomes your experience. That is very important. That the experience will bring success. You are riding some cycle, you're cycling, you just were on that way. You see, वहाँ पर पानी है, some kind of road is not good. You at that point of time, you get distracted or disbalanced. But coming back, you get cautious. You get better approach and cross that place. Same way, we are going to entrepreneurship also. You need to be so clear what you are going to do. You should be so much believe in yourself that yes, I am the person, I can do it. And third, second thing is that you also get good people in your surrounding. That is very important.
Right. So I could tell that you've been a great mentor and support to a lot of entrepreneurs, as well as while getting to know about you. I also have heard some success stories of entrepreneurs you've helped mentor and support. So we have some questions in the chat box. So I'll continue with those for the moment. So we have a question. What exactly drives you as an entrepreneur? Is that your educational skill or any specific passion?
You see that education skill definitely helps, but more than passion. The passion drives you towards success and whatever things you. Unless your passion, you may be a PhD, you may be the best in the technology in the world, but if you don't have passion, you can. Even if you best in the technology, you need to have passion for that also. The passion is the most important thing for entrepreneur or very successful person.
Right. I would also second you with that. The passion is the most important thing. So, next question is, as you are managing director of TATWA Group, so how do you manage your employees? Just want to know some operational ideas to drive a company.
See, you know, I started the company with 3 people. I was not having money. So I started the concept of like a family. And with be personalized with those people. You make them feel that it's their own company. If you make each of your manager as a CEO, they will feel like they are the owner of the company. They are part of the company. So they give you best. They don't look at you. They keep doing their best job, giving the best to the company. That is very important thing. So that is where we slowly grow to 3,000, 3 to 3,000 kind of people. But still, we feel like a family. Still, we spend time. Do we accept the failures? We celebrate success also. And also more important, also we have a platform of a learning. I mean that we have a learning platform inside the organization. And people who are the performer, they are the best in the organization. So we don't give anybody the experience that somebody is management, somebody MD, somebody chairman. No, everybody is same in the organization because I may be the first employee, you may be the 100th employee, but tomorrow you will be the first employee of the company. So the way the thing is that don't give explanation that this is management, this is the subordinate, this is not. We all are equal. We all are working for a common goal to make TATWA the global brand or the great company. That kind of build that positive things all across the state, all across delivery centers. Everybody they feel they are part of the organization. Their contribution is appreciated. If anybody is working, is a manager or anybody, if he get noticed, appreciated, or monitored, or he has his help or guided, or then he will feel great, feel the part of the organization. That will help TATWA to grow.
Right. So I could tell just by hearing from you that all the employees at TATWAs are entrepreneurs, and they are the, I would say, not the founding pillars, but they are somewhere the foundation of what TATWA is today now. So you have you have been into skill development, or TATWA technologies have significant impact in skill development. So can you discuss the impact of your in-house training facility and the number of employable people you've trained so far?
So let me tell you, I told you that the objective to build TATWA from day one. The goal is to create wealth and create impact in the society. So in the terms of creating impact in society, TATWA started from day one own training and skill development because that helps TATWA to when we train our and skill our own people, we used to maintain the quality and give best to our customer, deliver best to our customer. And that is why whoever come, be a employee, be a customer, be anybody, stay a long time because we are best at the delivery. We retain that one, we have internal training and skilling division. And from our certain divisions, we train the on these people kind of thing, the lowest people of the society, train them, put into the call center or BPO or business, will put them. You say that if you last 20 years, we have skilled more than 60,000 people freely in TATWA, train them and put them into job, make them employable in the organization in last 20 years. That is saying, I think very few organizations in the country, they have done this one. And we don't charge anything for that. And once they complete free training, they join the jobs. So many people have passed out, create a career and doing successfully, not in the organization and working, solving the one of the best organizations in the world.
Right. That's really great. So just want to ask, how can TATWA help our students in this pursuit as we are mentoring and guiding students? So can they get privileges to work and learn at TATWA?
Yes, absolutely. We have a program called intern program, learning division program, and they can come and discuss with our management can come and discuss with our team, senior leadership team. We can collaborate, and we can definitely find out a model how to collaborate, how your people can come and take the advantage of the infrastructure, the process and system.
So as you've said now, I would surely go to my team, concerned team, and ask them to connect with you, so
Right.
that we can collaborate and do something for our students.
Right.
So as you have been involved with various organizations like TAI Bhubaneswar, Invest Bhubaneswar, and others. So how they contribute to your vision for entrepreneurship?
You see that in 2010, I had gone to I think that Vibrant Gujarat. Then I thought, अगर वहाँ पर इतना हो रहा है, ओडिशा में कुछ नहीं क्यों नहीं हो रहा है? Then we come back. I talked to a couple of people in India and outside, and then we built a platform, the first business platform called Invest Bhubaneswar. I am the co-founder, may say founder of that particular platform, and that brings a lot of things that become the Invest Odisha, Invest Bhubaneswar, that become Making Odisha. After that, government took over the things. And so that was the first entrepreneurial movement happened in 2010, 11, 12 kind of. On that basis, we had gone to different places, different countries, traveled USA several times, Singapore, Dubai, London, many times to see what we are, why we are positioned, what do we stand, we evaluate ourselves, got partnership, got business. Even if I got my investment to Invest Bhubaneswar, because I met my investor there. So these are the best platform. Even TAI also promoting entrepreneurship, because TAI was born out of Invest Bhubaneswar, because Invest Bhubaneswar program, we met the TAI people there in the USA, invited them to Odisha, then TAI chapter from today, I'm the president of the TAI Bhubaneswar. So objective is to fostering entrepreneurship, promoting entrepreneurship.
That's I appreciate your involvement. You have been promoting Odisha as a brand. So while we move forward, we have more 5 to 10 minutes left before we wind up the session. So I would appreciate if anybody from the crowd has questions, they can drop down the question before I ask my question. All right. Sir, I have one question. As someone deeply involved in promoting Odisha as a brand, so how do you see the state's image evolving in terms of business and entrepreneurship?
Sorry, come again?
So you have been deeply involved in Odisha, promoting Odisha as a brand. So how do you see the state's image evolving in terms of business and entrepreneurship?
You see, Odisha is poised very differently among the other states because of stable leadership, because of our infrastructure, hospitality, because of our proximity and historical background of the things. So Odisha is very well positioned. And if you take IT is a concern, that you see a lot of the IT big majors are here. They are right now here. You may Infosys, TCS, Capgemini, Mindtree, name any Deloitte, IBM, all are here. Large company. But Odisha, one thing that we have to market more Odisha outside. Because Odisha still people have the concept Odisha has got that port state, that kind of, it has to go out of it. But like World Cup hockey happened here, the sport become a sports capital. Lot of education institutes are coming up here and doing great. People are coming all across the world studying here. That has really changed the landscape of the Odisha. And entrepreneurship is concerned, yes, that I could see that last couple of years I used to visit different places. I saw that is spark on every young minds, young people to do something of their own. That is a very good sign, and society started accepting and promoting, appreciating entrepreneurship. That is another good sign also.
So as you said, I have also seen the growth and development of Odisha in various sectors. It is really commendable. So we have moving forward. So we have few questions from our students. So how to stick to the same routine every day, because youngsters like us are very much fickle-minded. So how can we remain focused on the same routine every day?
It's very important. Focus means you have to write down in your somewhere. मुझे ये बनना है कि ये करना है. Every day get up, read that what that is. And that because even if suppose you want to change something, you have to bring changes. It's not possible. Write down in big way, big letters or big kind of posters and paste it in your thing. मुझे ये चीज करना है, ये चीज नहीं करना है. Every time you just sincerely look at the things, sincerely read that one, then start the day.
Right. So these days, there's another question that these days we do not have much patience. Can you tell us how to work with patience? If any problem arises, then how to manage everything?
It's a mental game that we need to build, because patience, because of this, I told you that mobile, because of distraction, we are losing patience. But getting meditation or playing some cricket or playing some kind of outside games, outdoor games or indoor games, or participating in some debate or some organization, and spending some time with the people in some kind of forums also. Those kind of places will bring your attention, your focus slowly, and build your thought process. That is very important.
Right. So did you face any failures and breakdowns while pursuing your goals, and how did you tackle with everything to pursue it?
So I have failed many times in my life, and you won't believe that every time fail I bounce back again. It's called reverse obsession. So मुझे ये चीज करना है, चाहे मैं गिर जाऊं और भागता रहूं. So because when you fail, you talk to yourself. Don't go out and show your weakness to other people. Discuss with yourself first. Then take the key points. These are the learning. Write down what are the things may be wrong, and because you know the best, because what you have not done, because outsiders, compared to outsiders, you can answer to your question better way. Talk to yourself, you will get answer, because you are the person to make and break you.
Right. That is very true. Lastly, before winding this up, I would like to have your advice on how would you, what would you advise to our students as well as our staff?
See, I'm telling you, you people are knowing much more things because you are internet age, people of internet age. So many informations are there. My thing, the advice is that work on the focus. Anything we do, have a clarity and focus on that. Very important. If you focus the things and write down, and have a life plan also, like a business plan, you make a life plan. मुझे अभी पढ़ाई खत्म हो रहा है, 2 साल में ये करना है, 3 साल में ये करना है, 5 साल में ये करना है, 10 साल में ये करना है. हो सकता है you may change, but sit with yourself, see your financial capability, see your parents, see the environment, see your capability, or talk to yourself, then make a life plan. And that is the best thing I think everybody should do.
Right. That is commendable, because we have to somehow work on that as well. So we have another question that I want to point out is how important is work culture for a company to retain their employees?
It is the most important thing to be work culture to be there, because when like you spend 80 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours of a day in your life, quality life in the office only. If you don't feel you are accepted, and if you don't enjoy the workplace, you cannot give the best. If you cannot give the best, If the culture is not proper, the culture is not properly good, company performance is not going to good, and company is going to lose long term. Individually also, you will also lose. So either you adjust yourself, because wherever you go, don't expect whatever you want, you get it there. To the world change is the only constant in the world. So you have to tune yourself. More importantly, you have to tune yourself, talk to yourself. These are the 5 things I'm facing problem. Discuss with the that your subordinates, that your seniors, discuss with them. Take into confidence. I'm facing this problem. How you are managing? Take their guidance and improve yourself. Improve.
Right. So, as you said, understanding from both the sides, from the management as well as the employee side, is really important. And somewhere we all have to adjust somehow or in some way. So, any advice, anything you would like to tell or convey today in this session?
I said that I only suggest that today's world spend less time on digital asset, digital fasting, because a new word has come up like digital fasting. So suppose from night, start with 9 o'clock to morning 9 o'clock, you will not look at the mobile. Focus, spend some time yourself, read some books, internalize what you have, think that what you have done whole day, how you spend time, analyze yourself, spend time with the family. That is have a work and job life balance kind of things. Every day think what I have added in my life, small step added to achieve my goal. Evaluate. So these are the very important thing only can be done if you have time for yourself. Time you can only have if you get away with this mobile phone and the things, digital assets.
Right. So, as you said, passion, persistence, perception is all very important. So, so we have reached to the end of this session today. I would like to talk with you more, but as the time passes, so we will wind up the session today here. It was, sir, really thank you for giving us your time for attending this session and sharing your valuable insights on how to and how not to. So it is very motivational as well, motivational and inspirational. So thank you so much, sir, for attending this webinar.